Sahih al-Bukhari 123. Book 3, Hadith 65. Narrated Abu Musa. A man came to the Prophet and asked, "O Allah's Messenger, what kind of fighting is in Allah's cause?" I ask this, for some of us fight because of being enraged and angry, and some for the sake of his pride and haughtiness. The Prophet raised his head, as the questioner was standing, and said, "He who fights so that Allah's word, Islam, should be superior, then he fights in Allah's cause." Sahih al-Bukhari 124. Book 3, Hadith 66. Narrated Abdullah bin Ammar. I saw the Prophet near the Jamrah, and the people were asking him questions about religious problems. A man asked, "O Allah's Messenger, I have slaughtered the hadi animal before doing the Rami." The Prophet replied, "Do the Rami now, and there is no harm." Another person asked, "O Allah's Messenger, I got my head shaved before slaughtering the animal." The Prophet replied, "Do the slaughtering now, and there is no harm." So on that day, when the Prophet was asked about anything as regards the ceremonies of Hajj performed before or after its due time, his reply was, "Do it now, and there is no harm." If and only if a person fights to save Allah's word, Allah's people, and so that Allah's word would be superiors, then they have fought for Allah and will be considered as shaheed. If we fight for anything else, then we are not fighting for Allah, and we might not be shaheed if we die in war. In this time and age, people like to assign themselves for any cause but Allah's, and then they tag their armies and efforts for Allah Almighty, but their intention is to get a medal or be able to protect their own homeland. Then that person is not fighting for Allah Almighty but themselves. But this is not only for war. If a person is in search of halal means for earning or helping somebody just for Allah has told us to, and if that person dies during that cause, they are also considered shaheed, as narration indicates. For their pure intention is to uphold the word of Allah Almighty. Same goes for anything. If a person is trying their best and whatever effort they are making is just for Allah Almighty and not for themselves, instead to get a better place in Akhirah, then that person is fighting for Allah Almighty's cause. Many people do forget the sequence of Hajj parts, and they get worried if their Hajj is rejected. But Allah's apostle assured them that if they had missed the sequence, there is no need to worry, surely they can perform it right now, then and there. For it is error upon human, and to forget makes us human, and Allah and His Apostle has made this deen easy for us. So if somebody has forgotten something, they have the chance to rectify th mistake and perform the action right now. There is no need to apply some heavy constraint on themselves as if someone has forgotten something, unless Allah and His Apostle has told us how to rectify the mistake, then it is okay and they can perform that action right now. For Allah we are here and we have to better ourselves. This deen is made easy for everyone, but it is people who make things hard. We should totally avoid making such restrictions, and Allah knows best, and may He forgive us all.